What is going on? In this video, we're just going to get straight to it. I'm gonna be breaking down a 5-minute all-in-one trading strategy that I use to pass prop firms and also grow my actual personal account. So definitely make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and let's get straight to the video. So first and foremost, we're going to be focusing on gold. So now the key to this strategy is paying attention to the 4-hour or the daily, as well as the 15-minute and the 5-minute for actual entries. Now make sure you keep watching this, because I'm also going to be giving you a bonus add-on that will literally help you if you do not understand a dang thing that I am saying here. This indicator will literally help you be successful. So first thing is, we're going to first focus on understanding the actual direction of this pair at this given time. What I like to do is, personally, from the 4-hour all the way down to basically the 1 hour and so forth, I like to get an idea of what's going on in the overall picture. So if we jump straight to the 4-hour, the first thing we want to pay attention to is what is relevant at this moment. We do see that market is in a current downtrend. However, we do know that it's currently pulling up. So the key factor here is to figure out how far can this trend actually go to. Now there's two different things you guys can pay attention to. The first thing is looking for an order block within the previous range. The second thing is paying attention to that starting point of that range. So the first point would be an order block, which we see right here. Technically, a lot of times market pulls halfway from an order block and it drops down. However, there is still a higher chance of it excelling further up, which would be the beginning of this range. Now the beginning of this range is this high right here. If we look left, we see the range was at this A point, and this is the B point of the range. So we now know that this trend is currently pulling back either to this order block level that we see right here, or all the way up to our red line, which is the top of the range. The hardest part right here is figuring out which level we can get it to, and this is why my risk managed strategy comes in hand, as well as my compounding strategy comes in hand. That's what we're going to talk about now. So now that we understand the 4-hour gave us the overall picture, we jump straight, and we can go anywhere from the 1 hour all the way down to the 5-minute, but we're going to jump straight to the 15-minute just to keep this short. So going straight to the 15-minute, we notice that right away market is already close to this order block. So we sometimes get scared about this, and we feel like we shouldn't get in this trade because we feel like the pullback is about to happen. However, if you follow the rules that we're about to go over off of my trading plan, I will show you how that really shouldn't matter, because you will still be good as long as you follow these rules. So now we're jumping straight to the 5-minute, and now all we're going to be looking for is, once market pulls, create that impulsive trend, we then wait on that pullback, and that is when we initiate our actual buying setup. So I always like to look for price action patterns. One of my key price action patterns is actually the engulfing candle, wick rejections, not just one but multiple wick rejections, and on top of that I also look for structure to break through and so forth. But here we see that we have our beautiful engulfing candle here. So right off the rip, we don't have any other engulfing candles except for this one here. Now the reason why I'm not taking this actual trade is because I need to wait on another pullback known as a double bottom. Why is this? Because if I pay attention to all of these candles here, and I put all 1, 2, and 3 candles along with this bullish engulfing candle, do you believe that this bullish engulfing candle is way more valid than the previous 3 bearish candles? I don't. So that being said, I need to see more momentum to tell me that the buyers are actually in. And at the time, this is the only way I am able to determine this. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a buy position, but you guys got to pay close attention. When we're taking this trade, we want to make sure we have our stop loss either a couple pips from the most recent low, which could be this here or this here. And then you at least want to try to get a 1-to-1 from that previous high, which is all here. The reason why I'm throwing this out here is because, guys, we are close to our order block, and we cannot guarantee, and I don't care if you feel like there is some other theory or concept out there, but you cannot guarantee where your TP will go to. So what I like to teach my students and teach y'all is you want to try to make this trade risk-free as much as possible. The problem is this: as a trader, you're not going to do that because you're greedy. You feel like you need this money. You feel like if I move my stop loss and it goes down, it's going to break even and then it's going to go up, when I should have just kept my stop loss down here where I would have made money. Well, if that's your mindset, I promise you your account size will probably be something like this, and then you probably get to the point where it just drop. But if you follow just this simple rule, this is how your account size will grow. I mean, heck, look at this prime example right here of a screenshot that we took a $4,000 account to 40K, all via YouTube live streams. So that proves to you guys this works. You just have to follow suit with your plan. So let's say we take a break even move or take partial profit at this red line, but we're going to keep riding this trade just because we still know it can hit all the way up here. So one other example is we can take another position. We can take two positions, right? And we can ride this position further up. Now, let's just say we go all the way up to here. Now, the reason why my stop loss is even bigger is because what happens is when we hit these new highs or these previous highs, that's when we do get the pullbacks, right? So essentially what can happen is the pullback could be more aggressive, right? And then we hit this new high, essentially it can be more aggressive. So that's why I am extending out my actual stop loss. All right, so let's say you are confused right now in this video. Here's the indicator that I really believe this will help you out, and I'm gonna give you my actual settings of Lux Algo. So if you guys really want that discount, use the link down below. If you want to go ahead and tune in with them, this will definitely help you out in a way because it will give you more confluences, basically more confirmations to let you know this is a safe trade to get in. So with Lux Algo, they do have different settings as well as different indicators all in one in a premium package. So what I personally choose and I personally like is the Lux Algo signals and overlays. Now with this one, once you guys get it, I'm gonna give you guys basic settings that you can use right now to go ahead and kick start it. So the first thing is you want to look at the preset. We set it to none. Signal mode, we got it to confirmations plus exit. We have our signal sensitivity at 15, and then we have our candle closure. We just have a confirmation simple. Now here are the ones I'm using: Smart Trail, Trend Catcher, and Trend Tracer. So these are the three that I'm only focusing on right now. Now if you guys look at the advanced settings, everything is off, and the only thing that I have here is the bottom right as far as the display location, but we don't have that on, so we can ignore that. And then also the display size, we can ignore all of that here, but we can just leave that how it is. Now after that, everything else is pretty self-explanatory, guys. Now basically with this here, let's say that I want an extra confirmation. Like I said, I use this all the time, especially when I'm live streaming. Is simple. What we can do is we take our entry because we see the price action pattern is here, but we wait to see if we get our final confirmation, which is going to be Lux Algo giving us that signal. Now the moment we get that, that is now when we can go ahead and enter. So we see we have the plus, what we call it, we can call it a triangle plus. We are looking for a triangle plus above the green line, and also all of the dots must be green as well. So if we can get everything green, this is an entry. So let's say we decide to take this entry and we go ahead and long it, and we just look for a simple 1-to-1. Additional to that, let's say that we take this other trade, right, and we decide to have this one go further all the way to our TP up here, which is that starting point of that high. So what we can now do is, once again, if we're taking this trade, I am going to move my stop loss further down just to be safe. Now you don't necessarily have to do this, but I know how market moves with gold. It is very volatile, and guys, you got to understand your pair or your asset you're trading. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and as you see, immediately TP smash. So let's say we decide to go further on, and then we have another signal that triggered as well, which is this one right here. So we can essentially get in another position here. Stop loss could be down here, and then we can just trail this and ride this all the way up. And as you see, we smash TPs. So like I said, guys, Lux Algo is definitely a cool indicator you can implement. Like I said, I have it here on standby 24/7 because it is an additional confirmation that helps me out. So if you really want to go ahead and tune in, you can definitely sign up. That link is down below. But let me just go ahead and show you guys, if you don't want to go with this indicator, like I said, man, we use indicators, we don't use indicators, it doesn't matter. As long as we're just trying to make money at the end of the day. And that's what I'm trying to get to. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. So let's go ahead and get straight back to showing you guys without the indicator. All right, guys, so you've probably just seen my Lux Algo indicator. Like I said, if this is already getting confusing, use Lux Algo to literally help you out and grow your account, as this is something that I am implementing also in my all-in-one strategies as well to give me that extra confluence. But let's get back to this here. If you guys are following suit, then perfect. So let's say we take both trades, right? Let's say we go ahead and ride it through. We're going to go ahead and hit play. As you see, TP1 smash immediately. Right after that, we're already dropping. Now we could easily drop to our stop loss, but immediately we went up and smashed TP, the final TP. So guys, this right here is the easiest simplified strategy you can use to grow any account size, pass any prop firms, pay yourself out through prop firms, and so forth. And that's exactly why I love doing these type of videos. So if you guys have not already, make sure you check out the link down below. We do have the trading station available in person coming very soon. But if you guys want to get more in depth with our weekly Zoom calls where I break details on these strategies, and also we do signals from our bot, from me, and from other educational traders, that link is down below. Your boy Solo, man, I appreciate y'all for coming through. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.